Welcome everybody, and welcome to this series of devotions. We've been going through a series of devotions that are from last Sunday morning's sermon, and it's focused around Romans 11. You can find that sermon on northlandschurch.com under the Watch tab. Today we're going to look at the doxology, which really means a glorious saying at the end of the chapter of 11 of Romans. And this is basically how it goes. Romans 11 from verse 33. Oh, the depths of the riches and the wisdom and the knowledge of God. How unsearchable are his judgments and his paths beyond tracing out. Who has known the mind of the Lord? Or who has ever been his counselor? Who has ever given to God that God should repay them? For from him and through him and for him are all things. To him be glory forever. Amen. Basically, this doxology is just praising the magnificence of God, his ways, his judgments, and his generosity, and his lack of any need for anything that we might bring him. And Paul ends with this idea which we can take as the subject of today's devotional. In verse 36, he says, "For from him and through him and for him are all things, to him be glory." And I want to focus on that idea that from him are all things. See, Jesus initiates everything. Everything has its being because of him. He is the efficient cause of everything that exists. And some people say, well, who does he think he is? He thinks he's the creator God. Because in John 1:1 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning, and through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made." See, he created all things. All things are from him. He acts like he created it all because he did. His expectations are congruent and consistent with everything that exists has come from his power. He has the creator's rights on all, and he has the first say over everything that he created. He is the origin, the first cause, and all things spring from his sovereign will and his great divine power. Now, this truth should make us pause a little and say, I'm just going to bow and honor and bring glory and honor to this God, for from him, of him are all things. And that's what James picks up. James the apostle said in James 1:17, he said a very similar thing. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of heavenly lights, who doesn't change like shifting shadows. From him are all things, especially every good and perfect thing. It's from him. So this learning to love the fact that God is the initiator, and that he gives all things, and he created all things, and all things need to be committed to him. If there is an idea, or if there's a creativity, if there is a strength or a supply, these are the things that God will give us. And he will bless our lives with everything we need to join him, to participate with him in providing for ourselves. So today, if you have a need, a lack, a weakness, a limit, then call on the God who is recognized to be the source of everything good, and he will help you. He is the one who is perfect and gifted at being the source, the initiator, the most generous and giving God, and he delights to help his people and make a way for them. For from him are all things. And once you recognize him as your source, you can come to him and ask him for whatever you need or whatever you want. You can seek him out, call on his name, and he can reward diligent seekers with good things. Make that your goal today. Come to the God from whom all things come. If you're needy, turn to the source and call out to him, and you'll find out that he loves to provide for his children. We miss you. Think about you all the time. Pray for you every single day, counting the days till we get back together again. God bless.